Hey Pokemon Masters and Pokemon trainers out there! G is back with another gameplay from Pokemon Masters. Today we have the legendary mission available, so we are going to do that, and let's see how it's going to go on from here. Palkia is here. Damn. Will we manage to steal the weak Pokemon? We need strong Pokemon for all of our wicked schemes. What was that? Where am I? Oh, I love this dude. I think he's one of the good villains in whole game. Trying to create a new world was something good idea from Pokemon who it wasn't done before. So that was a good idea actually, and I like this guy because of that. And later on, I feel like yeah, he's one of the strongest villain out there yet. I feel like. Hey you, where did you come from? Sir, look at that. Well, that's a quite strong looking Pokemon you have there. You there, hand over your Pokemon. Don't ignore us, you punk. Allow me to pass. Step aside. Huh? That guy seems kinda dangerous, sir. Stop acting all scared. Come on. We're gonna steal his Pokemon. Do you have a moment, Jitubike? Wow, the Pokemon Center looks, the area, the opening lobby looks so good. I think it's the 1 year anniversary one. Oh, it's past 1 year so fast. Wow. I've been playing with the game from September, October, when it launched in UAE, because I'm in UAE. So from that moment onwards, I'm playing this game, and wow, 1 year already. Nice. We had a group of Team Break members who have been injured. Will you help us look for the person who attacked them? We know it's sudden, and all this will be a dangerous task. But if my intuitions is correct about who did this, the whole world could be in danger. Just this once, I hope my intuitions is wrong. The new Cynthia looks so good. I hope I can get her, otherwise I don't know. She looks so good. So let me start with trying the Poke Fair for Cynthia. I've been saving some gems, but I haven't used them in the last two events. I think for Steven and Lara, I haven't used the gems, so I have around 4,000. I'm really sure that I won't get her, but let's try. See, I told you that I won't get her. Anyway, I got someone new, that's good, but I haven't got the main character Cynthia, because I want Cynthia. Let's start the story event. New World Dilemma. Oh, this is the same thing that we did for Silver, and this is the worst kind of thing. I hate this whole thing. Like, you have to get the next story part by pulling the story from the next pool. That is the worst thing. I don't like it. Why are you doing this to us, masters? Please don't make us do this. This is just stupid. I don't know why they are doing this. Anyway, before starting the story, let me just play this old round one games. Then I will see you guys. I think I will just play the 1 or 2, and then 3 and 4 I'll just play without the gameplay, and then I'll come back and get most number of the coin tokens, and then I'll try to use them and get the stories as fast as I can. And now there is this energy system, and because of that I may have to like wait for the story once more, because if the energy finishes then I have to wait for the energy to come back, and then only I can play the game. This is too much. I think the previous event methods what we used to get the characters, that is the best one. I liked the first one, the Giovanni and Me Too event method, how we were able to get them. And then I think even the Rayquaza one was good. But then later on from Silver, I think it was worst. The idea of getting you to get them through pulling the, pulling the next map from the price box is bad idea. I don't know why they brought that idea, because that is just worst kind of thing you possibly asking your players to do. Because if you are not lucky enough to get that, then you have to like keep on grinding, and now especially there's an energy system. It's going to like take a whole lot more time to finish the game. That's I don't know why they did that, but I feel like they shouldn't do that. So I've been grinding and I got all the 4 maps. So I'll just do the stories now, and you can see what are going to happen. Will Cyrus destroy Pasio or not? Creating a new world. So this is the artificial island of Pasio. Actually, the I have to tell that this island, the way they shows this island, it's so beautiful. Like the even though it's mobile graphics and all, but it looks nice. The game and the artificial island looks nice, and how they portrayed it out there. So even the water, you feel like it's so good. I don't know. I like this graphics and the style of the game. It's good. This doesn't appear to the world I desire. You are? You recognize me? Are you a trainer from Sinnoh? You are Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic. I can't believe you are here on Paseo. What are you doing here? Cynthia told me that your plans were to fold in the place called Distortion World. Distortion World? What are you talking about? I attempt to create a world with the spirit using the powers of Dahlia and Palkia, the legendary Pokemon that control time and space. However, I was interrupted when a mysterious ring appeared, and it swallowed me up and brought me here. If not for that, my new world would already be realized. No matter, my dream will not end here due to some minor setback. I will destroy this world and create a new one in its place. Destroy the world? We have to stop in Jitavike. Do you really think you can? Or seriously allow the tone. It's so good to hear. This is a waste of time. Okay, deal with this annoying one first. Deal with that annoying one first. Look out, Bilsey. See how powerless you are? Pikachu, all this for Blitz's sake? Do you know why you lost?
Nothing so vague and incomplete as spirit can remain.
Because your judgment was clouded by the wage of incomplete thing known as spirit. As long as you are burdened with incomplete spirit, you have no hope for defeating me. Stop right there, Cyrus. You've gone far enough. This ends here. Don't involve any of us in your foolish plans. Your world means nothing to me. I'll create a new world no matter what. He's gone. He got away. We need to stop Cyrus and fast. Because before it's too late. News of Cyrus, the leader of Team Galactic, quickly spread across all of Paseo. In response to the threat he posed, the PML staff entered a high state of alert. Perhaps my battle on the beach was a mistake. I need more information, but circumstances as they make that difficult.
Pardon me.
Who's there? Rota. You are? Hey Rota, where are you? Stop messing around, huh? Kindred spirits. I think they're connecting this with the old Chateau and the storyline there. It's so good that they are doing that and making Rotom see something like Cyrus, I think. So there was some theory, I think. I don't know who did that. I think in YouTube I saw some theory about like the old Chateau was Cyrus's home or something like that, and the Rotom is Cyrus's Pokemon and stuff like that. I heard that, and it's a good rumor actually. I think the game is trying to connect that, linking that dots out there, and I think that's a good idea. Hey Rotom, what are you doing? I'm sorry, is Rotom causing you trouble? Come on Rotom, get over here. Huh? What is this? What is it, Rotom? Is this your Pokemon? What? No, no, it belongs to another trainer I know. We're just playing together. I like to tincture, make machines and come up with inventions. Rotom was helping me out. Tinkering with machines with Rotom, huh? My name is Sophocles. What's your name, mister? I've never seen you in Paseo before. Oh, I'm no one special. Yeah, I think Rotom likes you. I don't mind this Rotom. Or tinkering with machines either. Then do you mind if we talked for a bit? I could tell you about Paseo if you're new here.
Would you
Very well. Gosh, I have no idea Rotom could do that. That was really informative. Thank you. No thanks necessary. You gave me information as well. Hehe. I still want to thank you. Now I can become even better friends with Rotom. What do you think of this world? Huh? This world of our is crude one. In a word, it is incomplete. It has been and always will be a struggle to survive in this world. We humans and Pokemons are likewise incomplete. Because we are all so lacking, we fight, we mean it is ugly. I hate this incompleteness. That where we all are incomplete. I hate it with my entire body and being. The world should be changed.
The world must change.
Yeah, he said that. Mister? The reason for this is the human spirit. As it is vague and incomplete, so too is the world. What about you? Have you ever felt pain or sadness due to your incomplete spirit?
Farewell.
I'm shy, and I'm certainly felt lonely before. Sometimes I felt really sad while I am alone. But Big Mom and Pokemon were there to fill the lonely hole in my heart. The stuff you were saying is hard for me to understand. But I think my human spirit is why I am able to feel all these warm, fuzzy emotions in the first place. But I think I see. Why did you say all that stuff to me? Because you remind me of a child I know very well. But apparently I was mistaken. Mister? There you are, Sophocles. Hi, Elsa. I was looking for you. By the way, that guy you were just talking to. Sophocles the Brave. No way, that was Cyrus of the Team Galactic? Yes, he is a dangerous man wanted by the international police. Wait, international police? Wait, you're telling me Luca going to come in the game? Is this a soft hint? Wow, That is fantastic. If Luca comes, great. I also want to get Luca in the game. Would you mind telling us what you two talked about Swiftcliffs? Well, oh, he asked me a lot of questions about how and why sync pairs are transported to passive. But I don't know either, so I told him that people who run the PML probably know and that they might even be involved in the process too. Maybe Cyrus wants to go back to where he came from. Or maybe he wants to use that power to bring Daga to Passio. In any case, his goal is to complete his plan that was interrupted when he was brought here. To destroy the world and to create a new one. Cyrus is trying to obtain the power that brought him to Passio. If that's the case, he will want to see Lear, the host of PML. There's a good chance that we can ambush him while he's heading to the Lear's villa. So please, did you two talk about anything else? Well, he asked me a lot of questions about Rotom and about me too. He did. He wanted to know about my inventions and how I felt when I made them. He also kept staring at Rotom. Why would Cyrus do that? Come to think of it, I remember this story I heard when I was in Sinnoh visiting Sunny Shore City. A boy named Cyrus used to live there, and he would spend all his time doing nothing except playing with machines. Assuming it's the same person, I want to stop Cyrus. I think the human spirit is important, even if it's vague and incomplete. Self-beliefs. Because I'm sure even Cyrus has things in this world that he likes and are important to him. I didn't want him to lose that part of himself. Let's stop Cyrus together. Chituvike, thank you. Did Cyrus completely wipe the floor with you? You got guts, that's for sure. Didn't, yeah. It's because I like this world. Yes, I do too. Let's make Cyrus understand how we feel. Okay, Rotom. If you want to stop Cyrus, then you should team up with Sophocles. After our conversation just now, I think that would be the best, so go with him. I will go too. Let's stop Cyrus together. Elsa, Cheryl, thank you. I'm going to round up some other sync pairs and search for Cyrus. What are you going to do, Cynthia? These kids are something else. I rejected Cyrus's rapt justification for wanting to change the world. I even thought if he hates the world so much, he should go somewhere away, far away, and leave the rest of us alone. But those kids haven't rejected Cyrus. Why? They are trying to find a way to coexist with him? Cynthia, if they're serious about trying to stop him, then I got to get serious myself. Both as an adult living in this world and as a trainer. This time is to set my dream in motion once again. Cyrus. It seems you have realized why I am here. So be it.
Challenge me. Here I go.
I won't let anyone interfere with my plans. The background music tone is so good, I'll really love it. Let's do the bonds of the spirit. I think last chapter? Yeah, I think so. Cyrus, stop. You don't have to change the world. This world is twisted place, full of ugly peoples. It will remain the way forever unless I change the world. I will make the ultimate world a world of complete perfection.
So vague and incomplete as spirit can remain.
Cyrus! Enough. This is the power of a legendary Pokemon. Mere Rotom can do nothing against me.
Farewell.
Allow me to step aside. You will understand one day, then again, whether you understand or not is irrelevant. One day, you will awaken to the world of my creation, a world without spirit. If you refuse to get out of my way, go Kamoho! Where did that Pokemon come from? Cynthia! It's... Cynthia. Cyrus, I won't let you try to change this world. If your strength lies in nest first, will that reject the spirit? Then mine lies in the bones that are born from the spirit. Face me, Cyrus. A perfect and complete answer.
Here I go.
Poke's power is incredible. Even in the hands of the champion, your Pokemon is merely ordinary. It stands no chance against a legendary Pokemon like Palkia, especially if you believe in something as vague as spirit. You don't understand. Spirit is what creates the bonds between people and Pokemon. Those bonds were what created this world and made it what it is today. And this world is all more precious for it. You have your belief, I have mine. The spirit and the bonds of which you speak have wrapped this world beyond repair. The only remedy is now to destroy it, sorry. Then you are truly lost.
Here I go.
Silence, there's no more saying, there's no more to say. There's nothing more to say. Cyrus, listen to me, Como. I raised you from an egg, watched you get stronger through training here on Paseo and made you my partner Pokemon. We built our bond from the ground up. This world is full of people and Pokemon who will go on create bonds with each other. Someone who rejects this world of ours can never defeat us. My Sync Stone? Cynthia's Sync Stone is shining. Alright, Komoho. Let's show them the power of our bond. What? Palkia, the legendary Pokemon, lost? Thank you, Komoho. It's over, Cyrus. You're coming with me. I won't accept this. This can't be. Not after all the sacrifices we have made to get this far. What of my new world? Of my new galaxy? Was this all a dream? To be swept away by your reality? How could I lose to someone with incomplete spirit? Because you are a human being too. Your spirit is just as incomplete as anyone else. We all are born in different places. We live different lives and speak different languages. But one thing we all share is that we have Pokemon by our sides to bring us joy. Because of that, we can compete in Pokemon battles against people we we don't even know. That's the world we live in. Every single one of us, including you. Silence. Enough of your blabbering. How? That's how you justify spirit as something worthwhile? That is mere humans hoping, deluding themselves that they are happy and safe. The emotions rolling inside me, rage, hatred, frustration, those ugly emotions arise because of my own incomplete spirit. Cyrus. Even so, the human spirit is a precious thing. That the time we are feeling sad and lonely are what makes us appreciate the happy moments even more. That's why you can hate this world, Cyrus, because you experienced those happy moments before. Sophocles. If you lose your human spirit, you won't be able to feel negative emotions, but you also won't be able to experience joy or happiness either. I can't stand that thought of a world like that because if we all lose our human spirit, I can't become friends with you, Cyrus. So you and this autumn are different from me after all. We can't understand each other. Get out of here, Cyrus. Cynthia, if you ever try to do something like this again, I will see to personally that you face justice. I won't let you change this world because you have fallen into despair. But I hope you change your ways while you are in this world. Never. I am who I am. Cyrus, do you think he will change? I do. I do like to hope so too. This experience might have been a nudge in the right direction he needed. The rest is up to him. I believe he can change. He has a human spirit too, after all. Yes, I think so too. I'm sure he will change. He will be fine. My intuitions is never wrong, but this sort of thing, man, that story is so good. I can feel the emotions, like what they're trying to say. I can feel it really well. It's nice that you feel that. I won't change. This new world I desire is far greater than this one. It has to be.
All right.
That's why I must stay the course.
Here I go.
Only then I will have a perfect and complete answer. When they're teasing it, like, even they're teasing it like very well. Like they teased with Giovanni also that he didn't change. He just joined our team to, I think, to understand us and try to find a weakness in ourselves. They're doing it that way. I don't know what they're planning with it, because even now the Palkia and Cyrus thing also, like when Cyrus says that he is going to stay on the course, and that means like he's going to do something bad. Whether that bad will happen the same story of Pokemon Masters, that I don't know, or in a newer generation game, again I don't know. But that is so they're doing that, and then that was the game and that was the story. So I think thanks to you all I did that, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.